All right, slide this way. It's not a fashion show. What we're gonna do is get into this keeper's hive and find our queen. That is our first step in dealing with these mites. So if y'all didn't know, the varroa mite reproduces inside the brood cells of the European honeybee. Please don't cross your legs.
Right.
This is not a show, we're working here. So what we're gonna do is make it to where there's gonna be no brood for the varroa destructor mites to reproduce in. Bees are a little bit cranky, it sounds like. Look at that big old box of bees, Elabella.
Yeah.
First thing we gotta do is get this off. Starting to glue stuff down for the fall, it feels like. Pretty calm. Pretty calm. These are the frame guards. Get them off. You see that sticky stuff right there?
Yeah.
That's called propolis.
Cool.
That's also known as bee glue. That's how the bees keep their hive waterproof. So the first thing we're going to do is pull off this follower board.
We could just like put these on the side. Okay.
That gives us a little more room to work right there. All right. So we're gonna look, make sure queen ain't on there. She should not be out this far. She is not on there, so we can set that down. Smoker here. All right, we're gonna pop this, open it up, and we are going to go to the second frame and pull it out. This frame should be mostly honey right now because they shouldn't be making very many babies. Oh no, that's a whole lot of brood.
Whoa.
So up here, this is all capped honey. All this is bees that are underneath their cappings that's about to hatch. And you see in here the little white worm looking things?
Yeah.
That's bee larvae.
Oh, yeah.
Up here on the outside, there's like a little white dot. It looks like rice. That's a bee egg.
Cool.
So they go from egg to larva to capped brood.
I don't want to land on my hand.
Well, you may get your wish, honey. All right, so same thing on this side. And I do not see the queen. The queen has a green dot on her back, okay? You see this bee right here?
Yeah.
That's a drone. That's a worker bee. You see that big shiny spot right there?
Yeah.
The queen has a green dot right there. If you see her, you let me know, okay?
Okay. I have a bad eye, so.
You have a bad eye.
Not really, but like, I'm like you, I can't spot things.
Oh.
Even if it's right in front of me.
Maybe we need mom out here, huh?
Yeah.
So these bees are, there's our queen right there. You see her?
No. Oh, she's like, whoa, okay.
See how she's way bigger than the other bees?
Yeah.
That's because she's out here laying eggs, and that's where she stores all the things that help her reproduce, the sperm from the drone bee. Will you do me a favor? Will you go get that white box that's sitting on the ground behind the truck?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, just set it right behind us on the ground. All right, guys, so this is my method of varroa mite management. We're going to introduce a brood break. We have our queen. on this frame. And make sure she's still on here. Do you see her? She might have walked around to the back. Where are you, pretty girl? I don't see her.
Neither do I.
But I know she's on here.
I see her.
Where?
Right
Yep,
there.
right there she is. Okay. So check it out. This colony right now,
Whoa.
up here, is officially queenless. They have no queen, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and put it over here with mama. And the bees are not gonna like this part, okay?
Okay.
But there's a reason we're doing this. So watch out. Nurse bees, we want mom to have enough bees to take care of her. And all the eggs and everything she's laid in there.
Mhm.
We want enough bees in there to take care of them too. So,
It's a synchronized buzzing.
it is a synchronized buzzing, and they're confused and they don't know where mom went. But yes, we're adding some stress to the bees' lives right now, but at the end of the day, this could end up saving the entire colony. So we put 2 frames of bees over there. Look at that. That is a whole frame of honey.
Whoa.
Yeah. So we put 2 frames of brood.
Mhm.
We put 1 frame of honey. Now these bees, this is like a little starter colony, okay?
Okay.
And hand me 2 of them black frames right there.
Wow, it's so hard to like bend down. It's so
Yeah.
small.
We're gonna put this here, and we're gonna put this one back together with the 3 frames that are on the ground right there. So hand me those 3 frames, please. 1. So you hear how the bees are starting to sound more like worried?
Yeah.
Their pitch changed. It's because they know that the queen is missing. And they don't like that. So we are done in this colony. What's going to happen now is these bees are going to make a brand new queen. I will come back next week and verify that they have queen cells.
Mhm.
And make sure they only have 1 queen cell or 2. That's upside down on this side.
Why do they need only like 1 or 2 queen cells?
Because if they have more queen cells, they could swarm. Do you know what swarming is?
No.
It's where like up to half of the bees leave with the new queen.
Oh, okay.
So we want to limit how many queens emerge.
Okay.
And I do that by removing queen cells.
Okay.
So that queen back there is my favorite queen that I have in the yard this year. Typically, what I would do is oof her
Why would you kill her?
because I don't need any more colonies. But because that's my favorite queen, I'm not going to, okay?
Why is she your favorite?
Because she has really, really calm bees. Will you stop that camera from recording?
Yep.